How's it going, everybody? I hope everyone's having a great week. For those of you who didn't see my last video, I am actually in Massachusetts right now, visiting family. I had a death in the family, so I had to make an emergency visit to my home state. I do not live where I grew up, so here I am. This is my aunt's house in my cousin's bedroom, and I just wanted to touch on something real quick. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about carbon honey, the lubricant for these things. And I didn't really believe in what they were saying, because I've been using gun oil for all my knives. I was like, hey, if that's a metal moving part, it's got to be fine. And then when I bought this knife, the seller sent me a little bottle of carbon honey to try out, and I used it on a couple of my knives, and I'm blown away. This thing sounds nutty. I don't know if you can hear that. This thing sounds like glass. I've heard that term, I heard someone say that not long ago, and I didn't quite know what that term meant until I used this stuff. So, I thought that was really cool. Little ASMR. Featuring my terrible flips. So, this thing sounds great. And then I oiled two more. I oiled my Kraken, and here's the carbon honey. I don't know how it comes, but this is how it was sent to me. He sent me just a little bit to give it a try. But it's a drastic difference. It depends on the knife that you're putting it on, because honestly, the Kraken doesn't sound that different. Without the carbon honey, if I were to just use the gun oil, it really doesn't sound that different compared to the carbon honey. But it made a huge difference on the Prisma. And then the other one that I oiled was my Nautilus. I'm going to just say it. I hate the Nautilus, any kind of oil. It doesn't matter whether it's the gun oil that I've been using, or even the good stuff that people recommend, the carbon honey. I hate the sound of my Nautilus oiled. It makes it silent. I don't like these that are silent. I like them to make a little bit of noise. It's a little bit more satisfying. And it's when you oil the Nautilus, I don't know if this is for everybody or if this is just my experience, but when I throw oil on this thing, it feels spongy. I don't know any other way to describe it. I just don't care for it. It's silent, it's not satisfying, it's spongy and squishy. And the more I flip this, they say that this is a neutral balance. I don't really like the way it fans. When I do a fan, I'm just trying to think. I know I'm cutting myself off here, but I'm just giving a little opinion on this in between the oil rant. I don't really care for the Nautilus that much anymore. It's too light for my taste. And something about when I fan, it feels like it's wobbling. I don't know, it's just something about it. I don't really care. I don't care for it. But anyways, back to the way that this thing is oiled. I guess it's good if I'm trying to be quiet and the Bally is making a lot of noise, then I guess that's helpful for the oil to silence this thing. But other than that, I don't really like it at all. Like, listen to that. That sounds terrible. Let's see if I can do this thing. Yeah, so it's just like a sponge. I don't like it at all. This thing sounds nutty. This is by far the best sounding Balisong that I own. 100%. This sounds better than the Kraken. Every little flip that I do, it's making a ton of noise. I love this thing so much. This is probably the best purchase I've made. This one and this one. Actually, I got oil all over my hands from Nautilus. Someone was hating on me the way I do this in the last video. It was funny. They weren't rude, but they made a joke about the way I do this is very unsatisfying. Made me laugh. So whoever you are, if you see this again, please comment that again. That was funny. Yup, my hands are crazy slippery right now. Apparently when I oiled the Nautilus, I got it all over the G10, and now it's just like saturating my hands. I can't even flip now. I'm going to end the video here. I just wanted to say something. I'm so busy right now with my grandmother's funeral that I don't have a lot of, not this week or probably next week, I don't have a lot of time to actually come out with a plan for a video. So, I mean, I'll still try to regularly post like every 3 days is what like I've been trying to stick to. But, I mean, I might be able to stick to that, I might not. And my videos are probably not going to be planned at all. I'll probably just like find something small that I have an opinion on. Like the carbon honey, if you can try it, I would definitely try it. Because like, I'm still pretty mind blown on like what this sounds like. It's pretty awesome. I still haven't tried it on all my knives. Just because I don't have a lot of it. I don't really want to waste it. I want to use it on the stuff that I flip a lot that I really like. So, alright, well, I guess until the next time I make a video, I don't know when it'll be. I'll try to do it. I'll try to put another one out this weekend about something. So, until then, thanks for watching. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.